Hey everybody, we're starting again. Well, we're not starting again, we're doing the same thing we're always doing. It's more play it forward here with Beej on the Loading Ready Run network. And we are putting on our wrist strap and we are tightening it securely. And we will be playing more Metroid Other M here in a second. Let's get on to the gameplay. While this loads up, keep in mind, I thought I'd be done. If you like watching what we're doing here, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna just fiddle with these a hair. And you can help support what it is we're doing by going to youtube.com/loadingreadyrun. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. You know how that all works, but really it's the memberships which are a way that you can help monetarily support everybody at Loading Ready Run, and there are a lot of us. You can also do that through patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. I like the Patreon, and it seems a lot of you do too, and I'm very happy about that. You can also shop for our merch on store.loadingreadyrun.com, and yeah, nothing, our refills on stuff hasn't shown up just yet, but feel free to check it out. And you can also check out the what is it, Twitch? Is that where we are streaming today? Yes, twitch.tv/loadingreadyrun is our channel. And a big shout out to everybody in the chat that I'm seeing right now, because we of course are playing this live on Twitch as well. And we'll do subs and bits at the end of the stream. Yeah, it's everyone has jumped so far. All the mods have gotten are doing all the bang commands to list all the different things that I talk about, like the store and Patreon and YouTube and everything like that. So, right, the audio. The audio. If I can aim this up a hair. Let's try that. That might be a bit better for me, we'll see. Don't forget. Oh, no, really? Really? Alright, well, good to know. If that was indeed my, my Wiimote telling me that I am nearly dead. No, I still got 2 left, so maybe just something weird happened. Anyway, right. So we know about Madeline. So he keeps doing that your low thing, but I'm assuming it's telling me that the Wiimote is low. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's doing it such weird timing too that I don't really know what it's referring to, if it actually is referring to this, but right. So Adam apparently has ordered the weaponization of Metroids. You're right, the Maricat. I don't remember finding out that he was in charge of it. I heard that he was the one who was coming here to salvage the project, is what I understood. But I'm assuming the game has a pretty good idea of knowing how low I am and whatever. So if we end up taking a hit or dying as a result of a low battery, then I guess that's what happens. So what we were doing before is we were in the gravity section because it wants us to go over there. But we can't go over there because the gravity is so thick. We're gonna go this way. Oops. It's funny because I know that, as Maricat had said last time, according to this thing, you can just spam space jump and get across the where there's bad gravity. And I'm tapping as fast as I can here and realizing that that does not do anything for my timing, so this might not turn out to be... this might not turn out to work very well. Go over here. Is that the way out? Where the hell am I again? I'm in this room. Is there no way back up? Maybe there's no way back up. Oh, I went the wrong direction, that's why. And the thing is going to die as well, so... So what we're going to do is... I'm going to just see if I have any more batteries on the desk. Go back to the booth for a hair for a second. Funny thing that the... Yeah, see... Funny thing to think that the, that the game was, the game was like, you're low, and the Wii's like, you're fine! So, let's get these batteries out. Let's see if I can find another something to throw in here. Here's two. Do these have any charge in them? Let's find out. Nope, they're pretty low too. Yeah, they're very low. Damn. I didn't want to go to commercial this fast. Do we have anything else here? All right, sit tight for a second. I'll be right back. Heather just happens to know where the secret stash of AA batteries is. So while the others charge, I have to utilize these, but that'll be fine. Let's pop out. Thank you, Heather. Now I have to get these out of the package. There we go. Put them there. Might as well put this back on gameplay mode. It's funny because we bought like some energizers and stuff. We bought like 4 AA's a while ago. I forget why, but rechargeable ones. Because I'd rather use rechargeable batteries as often as I can. Alright. I have to wait for everything to load in the background while it's giving me this. can skip it. So now she's facing this way, and if I look at the thing, right. So in front of her is the wrong way. So we need to go this way, which is their correct way. And through the door. And then here we go into the gravity room. Made it. Let's try that again. Keep going, keep going. And then get slammed to the floor. So I might be able to make it, we'll see. Get off of me. Cool. Okay, moving forward. And you're next. I get like 4 in, and that's about it, so I don't know what the odds are of me making it across properly are, but let's find out. Anything else? All right, we know this works. Oh my god, it worked. Well, that is good news. All right, so here's the one thing that we were trying to get through before. Long hallway. Still a very long hallway. Oh, normal. We're back in a normal area again. We don't know anything about that, so that's interesting. Let's go forward here. Anything fall on our heads? Nothing? Okay, what's through here? A nav room. Let's save. What do we know? Sector 0. That's it. Okay. Now what I want to try is, I want to see if we can grapple off of that beam. I want to see if we can grapple off that beam that we were grappling off beforehand. And see what happens when you swing across the other side. That's neat, huh? That it's like, it's all dark and purple around here, but then at this point it's like blue for some reason. Hey, okay, the thing didn't fall off, thank goodness. Alright, so what happens if I... Right? Like, that does not seem like... Right, I forgot. No. Can't do that from there. We're gonna do this. So I can't grab that. Whatever is going on up in here, I can't get there yet, it seems like. And that's okay. Instead, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna continue along where we were going, and that's okay. Yeah, it's very much like I'll have to wall jump up that, but I can't seem to make it to the other side. I can't jump off and make it over, so it's like, yeah, once I have a gravity suit, which is what I'm assuming I'm gonna be getting here pretty fast. And there's nothing else along these walls that's like suspect, right? The only suspect thing I saw, I think, was that, like, was that little piece over there. And that could just be flavor. Aha, good. Oh, okay. Just, that's all there is to it. Oops. Does that mean if I do... Can we analyze what the hell this is, actually? Is there anything about this that's interesting at all? Seems like there should be, right? But there isn't. Also, we're not in a gravity chamber anymore, so that's kind of cool. I don't mind that. Bonk. I feel like, though, that the gravity's going to get turned on in this area, because if I'm able to jump so easily, why would I need grapple beam? A grapple beam to do it. Gonna sneeze. Now, going around and looking at things. Yes, I know that's what that is. Thank you. Nothing to do there. Just a big zappy thing. Yep, knew it. Just go through the door. Just go through the door. Alright, so GLaDOS is pissed. Oh, thought I dodged that. Guess not. Right, so am I supposed to fight you on this level, maybe? Whoa. Maybe not. Holy shit. Why? I see. I mean, that's working, so, you know, why change a habit, right? Alright, new mode. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Try this again. All right. Oops. There we go. It's probably done it. Nope. Why? I'm perfectly happy with this thing only having the one mode. Wow. I got all my missiles back. Any reason to go down there? I mean, probably not, but... Doesn't seem to be anything down here. Okay. Excuse me. I just realized there's all this grating on the floor so you can see what's going on underneath, and I didn't bother to look to see if there were like any places to go rolling. Maybe there isn't. Doesn't seem to be. Okay, moving on. Let's just move on. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go back a room. Yeah, I should go back a room and save. Because I actually don't know what's on the other side, so I might as well just save right now. Oh, I see. If you're fighting on different levels, then it might have been a problem because you'd be having to dodge around all the other stuff. Probably nothing that I need to worry about up there, right? Nah. Oh. I have no control. It's a big ship. So the AI has become active, probably. Nope, got nothing. Gonna give me no sort of thing to look at. Okay. All sorts of cool readouts and shit. I definitely like it when they put more light. Ah, I see. Elevator. Chaos Trader asks, is that the engine or a weapon? And my answer is, it depends on which way you're aiming it. Ah, okay. And now it opens the other door. Show me the map. No map. Okay. I'm just here now, that's all. I'm just in this area. I moved from Sector 0 to Sector 2, but it's an area of Sector 2 that we were unaware of before. I appreciate stuff like that. It's cool when that happens. Actual lighting so I can see what's going on. I like the subtle curve, that's good. Right, what's gonna jump out and eat me here? Okay, she took control, that's why. It's like, I can't do anything. It's this weird looking chapel. Neat. Yep. I hope you like playing at Dutch angles. Oh, this is a walk forward only situation like we've been in before. There's only one way you could go, and it's this way, so... Nope, now we're in a cutscene. Why give me control if this is how you're going to treat my control? I can't shoot, I can't jump. Just make it a cutscene. Oh, I see, to show that you, the player, have agency for something to happen, but something else is tracking you. Something that can fly, move around very easily. Don't worry, you're in a mode where you have to look around and see stuff. But all you can do is look from left to right. You can't turn around. Yo!
A baby.
The baby. It am baby. If it attacks you, you can always roll into a ball and kill it. This thing is not gonna do much. Oh no, your magical suit. It only stays in your body as long as you have the power of friendship. I needed to shoot you with that, Samus, so it would see that you're a human and it would want to bond with you. And you can be the new Metroid Queen. All right. Then the fingers opened.
Samus, can you hear my voice?
Oh, I see different shoes. Just to let you know, different
read you.
shoes.
Loud and clear. Adam.
You know what lies up ahead. The
Arby's?
Metroids and the artificial
Okay.
intelligence that controls them.
That's why I had to shoot you.
The fruit of the Galactic Federation's twisted project.
Why is he still talking through radio?
Yes. So why did you shoot me?
You can't destroy these Metroids.
What do you mean?
Sector Zero Metroids most likely can't be frozen.
What are you talking about?
There's a strong likelihood that the Metroid's mortal weakness, the vulnerability to cold, has been overcome through genetic manipulation. And if that's true, there's no way you can destroy them.
But that baby earlier, the infant Metroid, you were able to freeze it.
True.
Okay, he's not
My
denying
guess
that he
is
shot
it was
you.
because it was still in a larval stage. But who can say? One thing's for certain. They're definitely propagating Metroids. Developing bioweapons with an obvious and fatal flaw would be suicide. It's hard to imagine the military mass-producing defective weapons. Then again, none of this makes sense. Metroids are lethal. Their extinction was a wise decision. And now, since no one has the technology to defeat them, they cannot be allowed to exist.
Hang on, Adam. First, I need to know why you're credited as the creator of the Metroid Military Program Report.
I received
Just
a
muzzle
request to
sweeper.
write the report from Galactic Federation headquarters. In that report, I outlined the potential dangers of such a program and explained categorically why it shouldn't be attempted.
And they made me the leader.
HQ listened, but a small group within the Federation co-opted my report for its own purposes. Samus, you'll be fully recovered soon. I have several missions for you. This facility appears to be on an intercept course with Galactic Federation HQ. If what Madeline Bergman said is correct, there's a distinct possibility that this is the start of an attack by MB against the Federation. One way or another, some sort of attack is clearly imminent. You have to find a way to divert the ship off its intercept course. I've located a survivor in room MW, toward the rear of the Bioweapon Research Center. Whoever it is will be a key witness. Secure the survivor's safety. And defeat Ridley.
I did.
He's as much of a threat as the Metroids. And one last word of warning. Madeline Bergman is no ally.
I see. Same boots. What was that about?
Hold on, Adam. What are you planning to do with the Metroids here in Sector Zero?
Leave it to me. I'll deal with this place.
Right. What are you planning to do?
You have a plan for dealing with Metroids that can't be frozen?
Sector Zero has a self-destruct protocol. If the sector receives a significant amount of damage, the unit is programmed to detach and self-destruct. A powerful explosion will eliminate the Metroids and MB without leaving a trace.
Well, let's just do that then.
Don't you dare, Adam. Let me go in. I'm the only one who has a shot against the Metroids. We have to take the chance. Please, Adam. You have to trust me. You have to trust me. Just give me a chance.
Samus, I wish I could battle Ridley, but I can't. Unlike you, I'm no galactic savior. I'm merely human. But I can save you. You should be completely healed soon. There isn't much time. We both need to get started on our missions. I'm sorry for getting a little rough with you.
For shooting you in the back.
Good luck, Samus.
Wait! Adam! Wait! Adam!
That was the break where they put the eye catch normally. That's why she repeated herself. I wish I gave a shit about you, my dude.
Right, lady?
The power of a good thumbs up. That's why they did that stupid stuff at the beginning, so they could do the stupid stuff here. Weird phallic locking system. This door's gonna fuck itself.
Emergency in Sector 0. Disengaging unit. Emergency in Sector 0. Disengaging unit.
What is with the glockenspiel there? Why? Also, this is how the sectors are just plugged into the station, eh? That's weird.
Adam vanished. My best friend. The person who understood me best.
Your commanding officer,
Closest
yes.
thing to a father I had.
All right. Why didn't I kiss him?
Thoughts
His
swirled through
soft
my head.
wine-colored lips.
I couldn't come to grips with what had happened. Such a cruel way to say goodbye. I was the only one who witnessed Adam's last moment.
Well, I don't know about that.
And though it shook me, I was calmer than I usually am. I think Adam granted me that Eye of the Storm clarity, his final gift to me. There was no time for me to grieve his death.
Thank
But
Christ.
there was time for me to say, Adam, thank you. Leave the rest to me.
I have to go here now and something. All right, so there was a room through there, and I bet you if I go back through that room, I can see things. Ooh, what happens if I... Tall room. Anything in here? Doesn't seem to be anything in here. So, okay, so he pulled Sector 0 out. So that's the one thing he did. And then they're gonna do stuff to it You have to fight Ridley because this ship is going to crash into Galactic Federation HQ. I think I've got what they're laying down here. I'm not seeing anything that looks like a cool little tunnel or anything. All right, maybe we're just done. Maybe they gave us this really cool set piece so we would only spend like a brief amount of time in it. All the really powerful ones woke up. Oh. Hope you didn't need anything from back there. Did I need anything from back there? Wow, that just fell off. Does it say came over? Cool. So these are just like big round corridors. They're not, it's not a corridor on the side of a much larger unit. It's just a big hose that sticks into space, I guess. All right. Right, this is the elevator. And I get on the elevator and I stand there for a bit. I can walk around, kinda, move around a bit. I am a little mad that I have not changed color. Because, frankly, I feel like wearing the gravity suit should, you know, imbue me with some purple goodness. But whatever. Hey, Matt Wiggins is doing a raid with a party of 38. Hello, Matt, and hello, everybody who's joining us for Metroid Other M. Got down to that side in a hurry. You are probably yeah, we haven't even unlocked our power bombs yet. Like, everyone's like, we're gonna finish tonight, and I'm like, we haven't unlocked power bombs yet. I like that the camera's kind of mad. It's like, hey, wait a second, you're not supposed to do that. Ah! Are my doors all locked again? Oh, now he's sending them away. I guess I want to get up onto the thing, probably? Yeah, let's try that. Whoa. Phazon beam. All right, so we have shadow across the face, which means his head's probably caved in a way that is safe for me to ignore now. Great. And now we'll save. All right. We have, I know we just had a bunch of people show up. We have saved, and it is at a good time to take a quick break. The batteries are full. So I will see you guys in about 3 minutes. Sit tight. We are back. More Play It Forward. The break is now over. I'm going to just scroll back a little bit. Of course, everyone got very chatty when I was gone. Okay. Park that there. You have to sit on the entire commercial with just tick, 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 tick in the background. This needs like the really good pause music from N64 GoldenEye. Oh, recently I saw somebody do a what was it? Star Trek Deep Space Nine as a N64 opening. It was really good. They got, you know, Starfield and the very like blocky nature of here's what you could do, and I was like, this looks really cool. The quibbles I had with it were, one, if you were designing a set piece like that, like for an opening sequence, even on the N64, I'm like, I wonder if they would have tried to have done more with it, like if the company developing it might have done more with it, to like really like, this is going to be the first thing you see when you start the game. And it's like a lot of other games where it's like the first thing you see when you start the game is always kind of like the most visually impressive thing. Because you want people to be like, wow, this is amazing. And then when they're like 20 hours into the game and they realize that everything else is just samey corridors over and over, you're hoping that they don't notice that because they had a really good feeling when they started the game. For that, I always refer to Lost in Shadow, which is a game for the Wii that definitely had a great opening, like a great start, and then all the other things did not feel as fun. Until you got close to the end of the game, which I'm like, how about that? But also, they stuck a MIDI file over their little sequence they did, and I'm like, I know that you did that to try to capture the idea of, this is a retro console now, right? The N64 was a retro console, and so it's going to have this kind of like squinks and squonks kind of MIDI whatever, and I'm like, but it wouldn't, and it didn't. The N64 could do sound fonts. Yeah, it could play back MIDI, but it could do it with, wavetable synthesis. It could play back MP3s, uncompressed PCM. It could play back mod tracker files like Scream Tracker and Fast Tracker and all that kind of stuff. It could play back that kind of stuff. And I'm like, so you literally could have made a really good sounding with actual samples opening theme and it would have sounded amazing. It would have sounded like it came right off the TV, or at least very, very close. And instead, you know, you want this to feel old school, so you make it like this. And I'm like, even the Super Nintendo had wavetable synthesis on board, so you could have had really good sounding instruments instead of FM synthesis. And I kind of felt let down by that, because I was like, oh man, this could have been. But the thing is like, if you did do that, people would just accuse you of taking the opening sequence audio from the show and just putting your own thing on top of it, and it would have been like, oh, that's not as cool somehow. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Like, it doesn't feel old. You cheated, and it's like, I don't know if they wrote the MIDI file themselves. They might have found it from somewhere else. That's what I would have done anyway. Let's go looking for a MIDI file. Gravity feature. Ah. So I will glow purple when it is time for me to not be gravitationally inhibited. And that's why that's up there. Okay. So it shows me green, which is very interesting, because it's like, that must mean there's a door somewhere along here. I'm not seeing a door. So the door must be the one behind me. Yeah. E-part? Ah. That's right. Oh, no. I hate to do this, guys. We got to take a quick commercial break. I thought I was done with what I needed to do, but I forgot to do something very important. So, a quick commercial. I'll be right back. Okay, came back. So much conversation again. I'm gonna read all the conversation. I've gone all the way back to, let's see here, emergency idle meeting. Yes, there we go. So I had to get my songs in before the end of the event. Let's see here. Catching up here. Just got to the thing about Arclight saying YouTube video comparing Adlib Sound Blaster MIDI to Roland MT32 MIDI. Yes, I used to go looking for MIDI files. So all of my friends back in the day, having computers, all their 46s and whatnots, they all had Sound Blaster cards, Sound Blaster 16s usually. I had a Yamaha OPL3 based card, if I remember correctly, built into my motherboard. Give me a second here. Which meant that I had sound font support, kind of. It was more like I could load in I could load in general MIDI and stuff, but I could also load in different things. And so I loved MIDI files. Because it was like they could sound so good, and I could like play with, I'll load in this thing, I'll load in that one instead, that kind of idea. And it wasn't until like the Sound Blaster 32, I think, that sound font became a thing that you could get on, like, more people were able to get. And it might be because then I bought an AWE 64 at some point. But back in the day, it's like, man, yeah, MIDI files rule. And people are like, they sound like ass. And I'm like, it's because your sound card doesn't know how to do them properly. They can sound really good, and no one would believe me because none of my friends also had the kind of money to go buy like a Roland MT32 add-on card for their system. So yeah. So being able to, like, when sound fonts became a thing and more people had, like, when wavetable synthesis became like everywhere, nobody ever knew they were listening to MIDI after that. Like, and Thor Sokar, I got lucky that I got the good. We bought a system by Scenix, Seanix, which is a Vancouver-based company. I was living in Alberta. We bought this computer from from my local computer store in Medicine Hat, and they sold a whole bunch of Scenix machines. And Scenix made their own motherboards, and they're a Canadian company that manufactured. I mean, I don't think they manufactured them in Vancouver, but they manufacture their own motherboards, which means they spec'd out everything themselves. And it was always surprising to me to find out that it's like you have all these other companies who are making stuff and who are like big companies like HP and Compaq and whatnot. But it's like you could be a small company, but you could still make your own product, and you could still do that back then. And they don't do that anymore. But everyone kind of, unless you got to be as big as Dell, that's the only way you could actually, like, be able to do that. So, yeah, I really liked this machine. It was a Yukon motherboard, and it had this built-in sound card to it that was it was really good. And then I had a friend of mine show me mod files, and I didn't know what to make of that. We're going this way. It's like, what exactly is a mod file, right? Like, I gotta clean this out. All right. Now we speed boost through this. Maybe. Okay, I did it. By doing it, did something happen? Did I knock something down, knock something out? Usually you bust through a thing and it will be like, yes, good, you did the thing. Anyway. But yeah, mod files ruled. When I found out about these things, I was like, these are awesome. Why wouldn't everyone try to do this? Of course, it's a little harder to make music that way. But you could do all those things where it's like, yeah, you have a repeating sequence in a song. Well, great, we can just program that into the song. And you can have a completely sampled piece of music, but you can have it repeat. And I never made any stuff myself. I just like listening to this stuff, obviously. But I did really like the idea of that, MIDI files were something that I treated like they were customizable, because I could come up with I could choose how I wanted to listen to something. Yeah, I don't need to go up there, I think. Already got that. Okay. Any other? All right. No other things. No other blinky blinks. I guess we're just done in here because I can't see any other things that were blinking, so we are headed right back to where we thought we were going. Went too far. Well, might as well save. So I need to turn around and go this way. And we're going to work our way up and around and out. Run, run, run. Huh. I guess I got there with the jump. Don't need to go back and do whatever is going on in some of those longer rooms. That's fine.
This elevator is bound for the main sector.
God. I probably can't get over there, can I? I guess I could try. That's a lot of running to do just to see if I can actually access that thing now. All right, well, we haven't got power bombs yet, so let's just assume that things that are left are few and far between.
This elevator is bound for Sector 1.
Zoom in. That was a very deep zoom. Ah, okay. Lots of things I could pick up. Probably should pick up. Maybe we'll wait until we unlock our power bombs. MTV makes a good point. Why is it that now that Adam is off doing whatever the hell it is he's doing, that I can't? You know what would have been really great? I just want to throw this out here. Is if they had given him the real anime off, like if they had been like, the thing separates and like moves off into space. And then it's like Samus is standing looking at the window like no, and then it's like a shot of the spacescape with the thing, and then just like Adam's head like fades in like maybe over here, just kind of fades in, and he's just kind of like, let's see if I can get this right. Like just that kind of look where it's like, I'm giving a thumbs up real close to my face, like, squinty-eyed kind of whatever. That would have been fantastic. I would have been here for that. I would have been like, oh yeah, no, if you're gonna trope this up as heavy as you are, give me all the tropes. But let's be honest, what's really happened here is that he's separated where all the Metroids are from you. Because someone's going to come along and pick up all the Metroids and do stuff with them. Okay, I need to go this way. I didn't have to fight anything this time. Oh, I don't like you. Is this where I wanted to go? That will take me this other direction, I think. That's a quick run to go. Oh, that's a grapple beam thing I think I need to do. In order to do that, I'd have to go... Maybe I'll make a detour and see if I can't pick those two things up. In order to do that, though, I have to go up to the top, I think. Going up, going up, going up, going up. It's one of those ones where it does not give me my speed boost. Oh. Nope, pick the wrong direction apparently. Maybe this is the way anyway? This is a way to get there? Anyway. Oh no, I lost my... Bloop. There we go. This is a very early game, right? We haven't been here in a while. I think I want to go this way. So that thing's active, right? Yeah, it's active now, so... Just vaporized it. Alright, can't get up through there. We'll go up through here. Kill the other one. There's another one along here, right? Oh, there isn't. Okay. Alright. It's those things we need to get to. Sneeze. Okay, we'll jump up through this thing. Oh, I guess I didn't need to use those after all. Nice. So now if we go back to the other direction, we'll we should be able to go on the short loop, the elbow loop, not the big round loop. Yeah, I also like the fact that it's just, it was like, hey, if you want to go this, if you want to do it this way, you can do it this way, no problem. Omega Platinum asks me, so, Beej, is it bad as people say it is? Yes and no. The game itself, like, the gameplay portions, the parts that you play are a blast in a lot of respects. In a lot of other respects, though, there are some things that kind of suck about it. The one thing that does bug a lot of people and bugs me too is this. This is a neat idea, but it does make it a little difficult to play because you don't have enough controls. And they were like, we want to be able to make this play with just a Wiimote, which you do. But I'm like, but everybody who got a Wii, it's a one-player game also, right? So everyone who got a Wiimote and also got a nunchuck with it. And I think that you would have been fine finding a way to let you play with multiple things, I guess. I mean, Here it's like I have access to 1 and 2, B and A, and my D-pad. If I was holding it straight forward all the time, I'd have to have a button that would go into this mode. Probably the B button would have to be the thing that goes into this mode. But if it did that, then I'd be doing free look all the time as opposed to just looking around a certain area, right? Like, you can see I'm whipping to the edges of the thing here, but when I hold down B, it's like, oh, now that'll let you free look, let you open, like, not lock off. So I don't doubt that they did a lot of testing to find out, hey, can you make this work if all you have access to is just a Wiimote and not a nunchuck? Because if you had the nunchuck, it's like, maybe you go into this mode when you hold down the A button or hold down the B button and you're like, okay, then I can use the A button to fire. Sure, that's going to be your fire button all the time. You're going to have the B button. What is it again? The C button is on there, and I think they put the Z button on there too. And it's like, so now you could actually use your joystick use your thumbstick to move around on the nunchuck, and you'd have access to the 4 buttons. You have the access to the D-pad to do stuff if you need to as well. The 1 and 2 button would be kind of neglected. You wouldn't be able to do much with them, but maybe you hold that off for things that you don't need a lot of stuff for. If you need to like cycle through stuff, I don't know, but it's like you probably don't need to do that often. And yeah, it's kind of weird. It's but gameplay-wise, I'm really enjoying getting to play this game when it wants to just be a game that I can play. When it wants to, like, give me story, it is clear how limited... Do I have to jump into it? Okay, I can't just hang on the edge of it. Fair enough. It is clear to me how limited it feels, or how kind of unbaked the story is. There's a lot of tropey stuff, but hey, it's, you know, Metroid, sci-fi, whatever. But I'm like, still, I feel like there should have been more done to. There are enemies here. Are we gonna go up? Maybe we're going up. Whoa! Beats a space jump, does it? Wild. Can fight that screw attack. Didn't expect that. Okay, well, hang on. I'm trying to get up to a space. Nope, that's not going to help me. Okay. You had to do this stuff all the time. When it's open. Oh, right. Fall through the thing. They still make you? I'd back up too. Right, we fighting anything else in here? No? No? Okay. Let's get out of here. I just wish that they hadn't, I don't like what they did with the story, and I wish that they hadn't done what they did with the story, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So we're in here. There we go. It does make me wonder if what the game would have been like if they had opted for a more like traditional Metroid style story where it's just you're not seeing much of what's going on. You're just kind of there. You give you some stuff at the top and the bottom, and you're just here doing stuff. And maybe you're discovering more from the way they do it in Prime, right? Where you have where you're scanning a lot of stuff to try to flesh out the story more. But I mean, also, I think the thinking around video game storytelling has also changed and improved over the years. And so trying to say, well, it'd be great if they did this more like Dread did. That's, I think, because this game had to fail to show exactly why it's like, if you make this too facile, it's not going to resonate in the way you want it to, which is I think why people shunned it, because they were like, you have taken this idea of, because you're like, I would rather this be a father story and a mother story and like all these kind of things, and why don't we do that? And it's like, people don't want that, and they don't want the heavy-handed metaphor, and they don't want, you were writing with what might have worked in like the 1960s and 70s, but I don't think that 2009, I think, is when this came out. It's like, I don't think that's what people wanted then. And I think that when we hit 2020, like, it's this thinking of, we know what the roots of this game is, and we have seen what happens when you try to take it too far. I don't think a Metroid movie would ever really work unless you could find, it would just end up feeling like, probably like Alien, because everyone would just be drawing lines from Samus to Ripley. I think ultimately that's what would happen. It'd be like, well, this was inspired by that too, and it's like, yes. And so, how do you make a thing that's really good that isn't just straight up? This has been, doesn't feel like a ripoff. And who knows? Maybe there's. How did I miss that one? Crap. Can you even go back? No, I fell down that big hole, so I don't think there's an easy way back. I guess I could go back that way and circle around again. I think what probably put a Metroid movie on hold too was how badly Doom did overall. That's like, we have to have, it's a first-person shooting game, so we have to have first-person shooting spots. It's like, I don't know, but maybe Doom didn't have to be a new story or anything else also. God, there's so much Blinky Blinks to pick up. Okay, I'm gonna go back. We're gonna run our way back here. Straight down. Okay. Save again.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
Okay. There's a lot of things I really like about how they opted to do this game, where it's like we're gonna put all the, you know, the map goes in more than just two directions. So I think this is an interesting thing to do. I think that the putting all of the location of things that are like that have maybe triggered your alarm is a great thing to do as well. Okay. I want to jump. Can I get a shine? Can I get up to speed in this room? Yes, I can. Not if I go over there, I can't. Fuck it. You know what? Just getting up the thing to do it, it'd just be faster to do this. I'm like, I'll jump and I'll get up there. Yeah, Arclight, I agree. If they took this game and they polished it even more for like what we would expect in an even more modern age, you know, gave it a set of controls that feels more like what you would expect in kind of this a third-person roaming thing, and you know they made a new game, changed up the story a fair bit. I think you'd find that people would really respond to the game quite well. Be like, yeah, we went back and we fixed all the story bits you didn't like, and we changed a few things. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I think that if you haven't played this game and you're a Metroid fan, I think it is an interesting game. And I feel like people should play it. You know what I think I'm supposed to do here? Okay, maybe that doesn't work. So I need to find the way up, which is like over here. There we go. Ah, right. And then we go into the hole. And they gotta go running around again, but nah, whatever. Still thought I could make that jump. Oh well. Maybe we'll try again. Actually, why waste time? Why not just stop and shoot a thing? the hole. I don't care. Not here to fight you guys. Not here to fight you guys either. If you just line up for me, I guess I'll just take care of almost all of you. Why not? All right. We're going to make a hard right. We're going to try to pick up some of those things. Maybe we even go as far as that, but might as well... because they aren't that far away. Whoa. Be that way then, fine. Cool. All right. It was around here. Now, why was it around here? Super missile? Ah, that's why. All right, we did that thing too. Should be able to do this now, though. Ugh. Wrong. I had this sense that it was going to be like, I'm going to bust that open and all the water's going to run out or something. So just go over here a little more. Oh, right. Next room. Next room, yeah. It's up there. Which means I need to go... Need to get up there. Hmm. I seem to have missed it. Guess we could try doing that. It's probably the fastest way. Try it again. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up here normally, but that's how I decided to do it. Let's look around. Was there another way up here? Some sort of weird tunnel? No? Okay. Maybe some of these other things are supposed to come out? It matters not. Keep saving. God. I just go over there, do I? Okay. Nice. Do we try to go for that one too? I mean, we're all the way over here. And I'm moving pretty fast. Gotta make it through here to the nav room. Big room. Big room. Save. Now we get to find out whether I need like a power bomb or something to get whatever the hell this thing is in this room. I remember being in here and seeing it. So there's this, which is a power bomb thing anyway. Cool. Are you literally gonna lock me off from a platform? You are, aren't you? Oh my god. Sorry, Samus, that's a story platform? Can't go that way. Alright, so I need to blow open thing with a power bomb. It's funny, right? Because they, not only that, let's get over here and look at it one more time. Got a red door behind me. Oh, I have a green door over there, meaning that something leads through to this side. But when you zoom in, it's like the mini-map is only showing you a square. It's not showing you the other way in. So, you know, blow open that, probably, that will help. Obviously, I can't jump off of any of this and go down. Can't jump off of that and go down. It's just so much stuff. There's whatever that is. Yeah. That's fine. We got here fast. We'll leave here fast. We're just gonna go back this way. Okay, things I don't understand. There we go. It's like, why is it that I can't get out of this place? All right, so it's 11 o'clock. We're gonna take a quick break again, a few minutes. We're still running in that direction, so that's fine. Take this off. All right, I'll see you again in a few minutes. Hang tight. Booth. No booth. No. Gameplay. Because that's where the game is. Here on Play It Forward. I'm Beach. We're still playing Metroid Other M. We haven't unlocked the power bombs yet. Give you a sense of where we are. But we can also see from the pictures we need to go to the Bioweapon Research Center. That's not going to be too hard, because that's just going into these other rooms. Oh, that is one you can fall off. Remember how before I was like, the cool thing about this game is it seems to have it built in that you can't accidentally fall off of a ledge? Which I really liked. That was like, in a 3D environment, being able to not fall off a ledge is pretty powerful. For example there, right? It's like, oh, you can't fall off the ledge there. Can fall off a ledge there, though. And turn this way. Just go beast mode on some flying space pirate Chozo, whatever they are. It's weird, right? Because in this game, the Chozo are all bird people, but also the the space pirates are like insectoid people that also kind of seem birdish in some ways. So I'm like, are they supposed to be insectoids? Like, what exactly is going on? But oh god, I could go for some BRC chicken as well. Right, so we'll go forward. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Another cutscene? Ah. I hope that's an airlock and it's going to suck him into space. It's clone Ridley. This is not real Ridley, this is clone Ridley, because we've been cloning everybody, apparently. Wait, are they just gonna have a fight and I get to watch? Or is this a big Metroid that's going to suck Ridley in and they're gonna have some sort of weird hybrid? Meanwhile, Samus is like, doo 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 doo. Just gonna pan the camera around a bit. And why? Yeah, I'm feeling a fused hybrid situation as well. Oh, these things. Gone now. Have we even been in here before? Looks like we might have. I don't know. Sure. I just want to know if I've lost control again. We have been here before, though. Oh, I need to look at whatever that is. It's a dead guy.
James.
Looking a little worse for wear. The door that's open. What could that mean? Are there any other doors that are open? See, this is again one of these things where it's like, this room feels like it has a sense of place, right? Even though it's like, we have a big ramp here for some reason, like instead of stairs, I guess. No, those are kind of stairs. That's a place you can go. That's not a place you can go. This is another side of the room that doesn't seem to have any sort of thing to it. This is a box on a wall. So the question is, if I go up, there's a door that goes out to someplace. But she wants to go this way. And this game has played so linearly that I have to assume that going this way doesn't hard lock me out of doing other things in the game, right? It's like she looked at it, it's like, you're supposed to go this way. We want you to do this. But don't worry, we're not going to hard lock you out of stuff that you might do otherwise. Again, what is with, though, the multiple corridors like this? Oh, okay, that's a... Elevator room. And of course, you enter into some nicer corridors that are being well maintained that definitely do not have any enemies in them. There are doors over here. Oh, took control. As soon as I walked towards the door, it was just like, no, you're doing this now. Ugh. Whose blood is this? What blood am I stepping in? Samus just assumes every liquid she steps in is blood. It's actually probably better. What is this clear, non-viscous blood that is coming from the sky in small droplets?
Ridley.
Yo, did we have a fight? Now, the visor does make things seem a lot more claustrophobic.
What have happened?
Right, like being able to see the whole room is one thing, but... Splat. Okay, so we have two doors that can't go anywhere. We have a big room. We have another smaller green door. And a door that won't open. Unless we use the all-purpose key. That's very Turian-like. Okay. All right, still have full control. Big rooms now. That took control. I am room MW. Any idea what some of these things were? Some have lights. Any of these tanks have something in them still? Gonna have to look through every one of these windows, aren't I? Can't get out of here. Can't get out that way.
No, you got it wrong.
Stay away! Stay away!
You have to calm down.
Then the big blast doors open. And the camera perspective has changed. All right. Split.
Wait. Metroid eggs. It can't be.
We're gonna have any light in this room at all? I have no control. That's cool, though. Now, what do I want to do with that? What are we supposed to do here? Well, they just... I feel like there's a lot of these guys, almost too many of them. It's always showing me them. Like... I don't have an option to, Okay, let's think about this. Alright, so we can't freeze the missile, because it seems like that doesn't work at all. Yeah. Alright. Okay, super missiles seem to do it. Good luck getting an opportunity to do any of that, though. No, go fuck. Damn it. I can't charge fast enough. Yeah. That's okay. We're gonna die again, and we're gonna try again. Yeah, I don't care. Sure, I bet you there's actually a way to do this. Like, how am I supposed to make that, right? No, go down! Go down! Go down! So I can shoot that thing. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Nope. I'm not gonna keep doing this because it's a trash thing to do. If there's that many Metroids and they freeze and they unfreeze that fast, we gotta find a strat. It's different if I knew that there was actually like, I'm gonna ask the chat straight out right now, what is the strat? Like, what is the actual strat? Is it dodge, freeze, super missile, and we move on from there? Is that literally what you're supposed to do? Is it dodge, freeze, missile because it does some damage, and after you do that a few times, you'll have defeated them? Because I can keep that going all day if I need to. Like, we can just dodge and freeze and maybe get a missile in faster than trying to charge. The charge shot freezes multiple is implied. Well, if they don't come at me at the same time. Doesn't freeze all of them, though, does it? For any... There we go. Oh, for God's sake! Ah! Holy shit, I can't believe we got there. Why do you look back at the thing that's attacking me? For God's sake, these goddamn controls. I get it now. How do they expect, like... I don't know how they expect, like, oh, there'll be a kid out there who will love playing Metroid, right? God damn it. Shit. Come on. Wow, you got up in a hurry. Okay, so that's that. I have lost all control. There we go, it's back. Thought I had a dodge on, I guess I did not. Come on. Oof. There we go, that's good. Cool. What are you gonna vomit up? A bunch of more Metroids? Am I doing a thing? Am I not doing a thing?
This facility will intercept Galactic Federation orbit
Oh,
in
cool.
approximately 30 seconds. This facility will intercept Galactic Federation orbit in approximately 30 seconds.
Time to reminisce about shit.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Warning. Emergency brakes engaged. Brace for impact. Warning. Emergency brakes engaged. Brace for impact.
I am doing nothing. This is still a cutscene. Do I have a fucking choice about what I get to do here? Ah. What the fuck are you supposed to do? Do I get to do it again? Just go ahead and die. I can't move, I can't do anything else. I can't get out of what it is I'm doing. I can't. I'm sure after I die like 1,000 times, I'll figure it out, right? What if I just take this to the face? No. Did I enable power bombs? I enabled power bombs, didn't I? Didn't have power bombs. Got to turn on my power bombs. Hey, this thing that you haven't unlocked yet that you don't know how it works? You should use it. Don't you feel like a badass since the game has built everything to work a certain way and now it works this completely different way? Alright, so can't leave. They're all shutters down now, okay. There's that room that she came out of that I probably can't go inside. That doesn't have anything interesting there anyway. Can't do anything about that. And it's one door to leave. Does Ridley come back? Maybe. Can we have? Maybe we'll fight with Ridley. That'll be the thing that happens. Maybe we'll have a fight with Super Queen Metroid, Emperor Metroid. I don't know. What are we doing? Okay, so it makes a loop, and we go through the other one, and it goes in further. Or I can go all the way around to loop again, and I can save. Oh, I can't. I can only go in the directions that have been provided to me. There's somebody running around here, it sounds like. Oh, it's just me. There's a room that probably had something going on in it. Ah, yeah, here we go.
Don't come any closer.
Don't.
Don't come any closer. Stay away from me.
That door's gonna open and she's gonna get sucked through.
Easy. I won't come any closer until you say so. My name is Samus. I'm an independent bounty hunter. I know the situation here and I know how you must feel. I'm here to secure your safety. May I come closer?
Or just tell me your goddamn name.
What's your role at this facility?
I'm responsible for all operations.
All operations, damn.
My name is Madeline Bergman.
Perfect.
Wait a minute. I met another woman who called herself Madeline Bergman. What's going on here?
I mean, she also had an
What
ID,
you
did
met
she?
was MB. She's an android.
Ah.
She was created with the intellectual data of Mother Brain and consequently developed Mother Brain's consciousness as well.
What?
The Federation's foolish plan. Mother Brain's rampage. Everything that happened here was just as Madeline, or rather MB, had told me.
Yeah, we knew she was sinister.
The person who sabotaged the system to stop MB's rampage and sent out the distress call had to be the person standing before me. It had to be Madeline Bergman.
You think they'd have better dossiers?
MB was the artificial intelligence originally developed to regenerate and control space pirate special forces. Because we wanted it to control these special forces through telepathy, we were forced to model its infrastructure after Mother Brain. At that time, MB didn't have a human form. Before long, we started to see the viability of creating Metroid clones. Once we did, MB started to take on her current shape.
She made herself a body. Let's just say that.
But why?
Because we needed the first Metroid hatchling to recognize MB as its mother, she had to take on the form of a living thing.
Had to look like you.
With that as our theoretical basis, we were able to create the ideal relationship with the Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
One that wasn't based on dominance or control.
I remembered the baby hatching before my eyes.
Yeah,
When it
hell of a
attacked
baby.
Mother Brain in order to save me. That was the result of the kind of ideal relationship they were trying to develop with MB.
Oh no, Mother Brain's hot.
They found the perfect means of control and started propagating Metroids in Sector 0. At the same time, they were conducting genetic manipulation experiments to create unfreezable Metroids. Apparently, the queen I met earlier was the first of these propagated Metroids to mature.
Cool. All right.
They wanted to preserve her as a control specimen, so they had left her genes unaltered.
Why don't we let her tell us this?
The fact that she'd grow into a queen was something not even Madeline and her team could have predicted.
I mean, you could have predicted it, actually. They tend to evolve.
Only special infants had the genetic coding to become queens.
Oh, so it's not like bees, then, I guess. Okay.
Once our MB was in a human form, she excelled. As an interface between us and them, her skills with personal interaction humanized her to a great extent.
Yep. I bet.
Theory is correct. This is going to be a groundbreaking multi-system for artificial intelligence.
Her confidence was unwavering, and her ability to learn was greater than we'd expected.
No kidding.
She developed emotions, then a nascent sense of herself. She began asserting her own thoughts, and her opinions began to contradict ours. It's quite typical for artificial intelligence to evolve as a result of self-analysis. However, there's no precedent for an AI like MB developing emotions. It's possible that her interactions with the Metroids brought it about, but we don't know for sure.
The newly hatched infant took to her like his mother. And perhaps at that moment, MB began to develop a soul. It was all conjecture.
Yeah.
But the idea wouldn't leave my mind.
And that was when we decided to alter her AI program.
Got in there, tinkered around a bit.
Human-like existence,
Gave her a cool
but one without
pin.
feelings. To make MB less than human, the researchers had to deny her that consciousness. I knew this. But in my heart, I felt sympathy for MB.
On the day we were going to alter MB's program, right before my eyes, I watched her being restrained.
Why?
What are you doing to her? These orders are from above. Take her away. Wait! She reached out to me and asked me for help, but there was nothing I could do.
What's happening?
My presence that day caused a disturbing reaction in her. She was fixated on me.
Madeline had taken to calling MB Melissa. She took the initials MB and told the AI they stood for Melissa Bergman.
It looks great on you.
MB liked that name. It made it sound like Madeline was calling her her daughter.
I bet.
Once she felt abandoned and hunted by that same Madeline, MB telepathically commanded the special forces to revolt. The facility fell.
Oh,
into
so
complete
everything was
chaos.
fine. I see. Everything was okay and everything was working great until this one moment. Good AI you built.
MB was trying to get revenge on the Federation Army, and on us. It's possible all humans have become the target of her hatred.
With the space pirates under her control, she was able to propagate the Metroids in Sector 0, even creating a Queen Metroid. She was well armed and planning her attack on the Galactic Federation.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to...
Adam and I crushed her plan completely. And now, who could guess where she was and what she planned next?
She's backed into a corner. And her hatred is entirely focused on you and me right now. MB!
I discovered guns, mother.
Wait, MB, calm down. Please listen.
Madeline, step back!
We were wrong. It's all over.
Madeline!
I was not wrong. The humans were foolish, and I was forced to bring judgment on them.
Oh, I see. She's a robot
And yet,
now.
because of you, I failed. You must understand the weight of your crime. You must pay the price for what you've done.
Please, MB. We have to get past this.
No. You will all be judged.
It's okay now. I won't ever fail you again. I promise. I'm so sorry. Melissa. Oh, Melissa, it looks great on you. That's your name.
So she's an unfreezable Metroid too, I'm guessing. Is that how this works? All right, I'm just gonna kung fu kick my way through this shit.
Stay close to me!
Sure. Trying to find target. Can't find a target. There we go. Yep. Tried to get that before and it didn't take. Mother, why? Why, Mother? Mother, why? Where were those guys when I was getting my ass kicked? It's fucking Galaga out of nowhere here. Man, I wish I cared. Actually, I don't even wish that. What the fuck are you doing here, dude? Not a good idea.
Stop! Don't move!
Aimed for that specifically, I'm sure. Yeah, must have. The way he's walking around the room.
Hey, man down over there too. I'm getting you out of here.
She's just Grunt City.
Aaron, I heard what happened.
I bet.
You performed admirably.
That's what you'd like to think.
You can leave the rest to us.
Great! The game's done? I can just go?
Madeline!
Wait, Aaron.
You don't work for him.
Unfortunate what happened to Commander Malkovich.
Yeah.
And to think that his entire unit was annihilated.
Why are we just...
Truly a tragic day.
Why are we talking?
Would you agree, Aaron? Sadly, with them gone, you're just an outsider.
What are you doing?
And given your unofficial status, I cannot allow you contact with the witness. With your
Why, I
predilection
don't
for
care.
transporting illegal cargo like infant Metroids, I must ask that you restrict your... Time for the lady to go home.
It is funny.
Someone escort her.
I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. Just gonna laugh a little bit because it's funny. This is funny.
Go. Come on, princess.
What? Stop right there. Who are you?
You're too tall to be a stormtrooper.
Anthony Hicks, sir. Galactic Federation Platoon 7. I need to secure the safety of any survivors, Commander Malkovich's orders, and the purpose of this mission.
What?
Authorized by the chairman of the Galactic Federation. Of course.
What do you mean, the chairman?
But man, you guys made it here quick. I mean, if I hadn't stopped the engines, we might have missed each other.
Shoot him. Do I get to go pick up all the rest of the shit that I couldn't pick up? You know, the
Crazy.
power bombs?
Crazy how something good can come out of something bad. Whoa. Didn't mean to wake her. Guess I ought to be quiet.
Anthony was trying to be courteous to Madeline. She was exhausted and had only just fallen asleep. She needed the rest. She had a lot of explaining to do once she got to Galactic Federation headquarters. For herself. And for Melissa.
Where's your ship, by the way? Are we on your ship?
Still can't get my head around it. What a crazy mission.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay, I'm on my ship.
Anthony sighed as he muttered to himself.
What the fuck? Why are you talking like this?
What would have happened if we hadn't been called there?
Are you narrating something you wrote down?
Might the furious MB have attacked the Galactic Federation and brought about its utter destruction? Melissa wasn't insane, no.
She just missed her mom.
One day, a consciousness simply bloomed within her. And those that caused it to bloom, the humans, called it insanity. I was the insane one. That was what Madeline muttered softly as she sank into sleep.
Thank God for spelling that out to me.
The selfish conceits of humans drove MB to violence.
Oh, come on.
It was their distorted perceptions and greed that awoke such fury in the fledgling girl's heart.
Thicker. Thicker.
Her thought was to punish
Thicker.
the foolish and conceited.
Yes!
But MB could not complete her mission.
More viscous!
As Melissa, she was defeated.
I want to be unable to swim!
With their one vulnerability overcome, the Metroids were indestructible.
I mean, they probably couldn't stand up to a
Some
black
fool
hole, but,
just
you know.
following orders had taken the savage creatures to those who sought them. I can't imagine what would have happened if Adam
Yes!
hadn't recognized
Yes!
the danger.
Nebulous in the shape of idiots, please! More of
Cost
that!
was far too great. Why did Adam have to pay with his life? For me, I couldn't believe he was dead.
I couldn't believe we
For the
cared!
first time, I questioned his choice.
Fuck, this is stupid. Oh my God.
No objections, right, lady?
Just the one.
I heard Adam's voice in my head.
I'll always hear it in my head.
And I knew in my heart that he had made the right decision. Just as he had so many years ago. In that moment, I swore not to grieve his death.
I would completely forget
But for
about
the
him
first
and never
time-
let it come back.
I gave him a thumbs up,
Oh, fuck, good.
just in case he was watching over me.
No.
His amused expression looked as though he wanted to say
You forgot to say who it was. You need to narrate better at...
something. His face and Adam's swirled together.
God, like nightmares.
That last smile as Adam drifted away.
So he's like 9 feet tall, right? Thank God they got her some high heels. I mean, holy shit. Could you imagine if a woman was in the pseudo-military and didn't have high heels to wear? Holy shit, those are some serious boots, all right. My God. I like the jacket. The jacket's cool. Not sure what the leather strap is for. I'm gonna just assume fashion, but yeah. You pull out, and the Earth is just a giant Metroid. Please, come on. Please give that just make the Earth a giant Metroid. That's all I ask. Come on. You cowards. You cowards! Put his face in the sky. Put somebody's face in the sky. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, we did all that already. And I got back on my ship, and I went back to the station. I picked up all the power-ups that I lost. I remember they called this Project M, I think, when it was first released, or when it was first being talked about. There we go. There we go. Terrible job. Just absolutely shit awful job. It's too bad. There's some fun bits of the gameplay. This is, so the thing is like, having now played what I'm assuming is the whole thing, the only redeeming factor of this is its new interesting gameplay, I think. And there are some poor elements to this. Like, that, okay, so for one, the Queen Metroid fight, so for not being able to get power bombs, it seems for like the entire story, as much as I played through that and being like, I'm trying to be able to do this. So the secret boss fight, I have no idea where the secret boss fight would be. I guess there must be one, the one that would give me power bombs beforehand. I don't really get it. Maybe I get power bombs, none of them done. But anyway, from what I've played here and what I finished, there were areas I didn't go to because I was like, oh, clearly it's going to let me come back and do more of that, right? That's what's happening here. No. We did that thing of, you didn't go explore the areas that were non-obvious. I fell for the goddamn thing. I feel bad about that. It's very, like, as far as the look of the game looks pretty good. As far as the traversing environments and stuff, it's interesting. That definitely is like, yeah, you made an interesting game. I liked that. I like that it felt interesting. I like that some of the, like, but some of the things, like the last fight being roll inside and set off a power bomb, I'm like, how will I even do that? Because I don't have my power bombs yet, because you played the entire game. The whole game was played that I don't have access to things until I'm told that I do. And to set that up for the whole game and then just decide, even the gravity section where it's like, it's time for me to get my gravity feature open again, but then I don't because I'm just like, oh, it only activates when I'm about to be sucked into space. I'm like, there's no point to that. If I had a power suit that had all the stuff, I'd just be like, okay, Adam's gone. Time to turn all this stuff back on because I'm probably going to need it. And then a premium agency. That's something this game did not demonstrate. And I just feel like having that be the crux of how the game finishes, like if I'd run through this faster and end up with less stuff overall, then sure, then it'd be like, here, you're left with less things to carry around. I just, yeah, really felt like there should have been more done. Yes, I love this. Arclight says, that's art. You don't have access to things so you can have them except for the climactic fight. You need to overcome the need for an order and do it yourself. That's agency. I'm like, yes, that's agency. But in a video game, you don't expect, like, to just be able to all of a sudden change up the things that are happening in that way, right? Also, the last bit where I'm shooting all of these very powerful things that I clearly can't do anything about, like you can fight them into submission where they all go under the whatever. That's supposed to be your cue where it's like, now you can definitely have time to acquire Melissa and shoot her, I guess. I was supposed to shoot her. it seemed like when I did it at the very beginning and I just acquired her right away, I felt like I was hitting a button to fire, but really what happened is we started the rest of the cutscenes to finish the game. And I don't know, I didn't quite like the fact that we're being set up to told that you can't freeze any Metroids, but then you can totally freeze Metroids and you can shoot them and kill them. But now they take 3 missiles, but we don't have an opportunity to discover that safely. We have to discover that in an environment where you're under a lot of stress, right? It's like that's not normal. Normally, you get in every Nintendo game I've played. It's like we'll give you an opportunity to address the thing that you need to learn, so that you know it when you go.
Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the bottle ship. A mission that will most likely be carried out in the next day or 2.
I'm gone.
I'm heading toward the bottle ship now. I'm going to rescue something that was left there. Something that can't be replaced.
That little hairpin. So, come back here. We're doing this. Ah, and there's our percentages. So literally, the game is over. And now you can go do all of the other things. And boy, there's way more stuff on the map that you can collect now. How about that? Rad. All right, let's very quickly collect whatever I can collect out here first. Okay, can't go that way. So there's still enemies. Because why wouldn't there be? But go back this way. The thing you wanted to go through can't. Well, I need to go save at least. That's something I can fall off. How high up is whatever it is that's over there? Whoa! Get right out. Can't go that way. Oh, right. What was it again? There was like, you can't shoot at this until you can... Normal bomb. Fine. Nope. I have no idea. It's just under a thing. Okay. Cool. So there's a thing in the middle there that I can't get to yet. There's a thing on the outside that I can't get to. That's fine. Then we went in here. We did this. The nav thing is way up there. It's fine, we'll get there. Was it in here? No, it's up further. It's one of the washrooms, wasn't it? Was this one of the washrooms? Yes. All the doors were closed. I can't open any of the doors. All right. Run, run, run. I don't need that. That door is blinking. Why is the door blinking? Is there something above the door? Maybe in the other room there's something above the door. Yeah, see how it's blinking blue? Which, like, those things are blinking blue? And all the other doors are blinking white, but that one is blinking blue. It makes me think there's, like, something under here. Like it's some sort of way to... Yeah. The minimap definitely has a dot, and it's like either on top or it's underneath. And yet, I can't see what it is. Maybe it's a speed booster thing. Right? Let's try it. All right. I think it's Speed Booster inside that hole. Or Shine Spark, rather. Yeah. That makes sense. Let's find the nav room, still a bit further forward. Okay, just keep going straight. There's nothing else to collect. All right. Fortunately, we can just take this thing up. Okay, we're going to call it here. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do one more round of this. Maybe two, but I think I'll do one more tomorrow. And definitely, maybe we'll do a second one depending on how far I get through. But I think that'll be it at that point. I don't think we'll be doing another... I mean, doing cleanup, I don't mind doing that, and it's nice to get stuff put away. I would like to be able to feel like I've kind of gone around and grabbed as much stuff as I could. Am I gonna 100% it? I'd like to, but I don't know if I will. I have this sensation that 100% the game, says Heather. I have the sensation that what's going to be is like, there's going to be stuff you can get, but it's going to be all very Shinesparky stuff. But then again, Shinespark in this game is very limited compared to later games where it's like, you know, hey, you need to, you know, to Shinespark. Like in Dread, there's a thing I had to do to get something where I had to like run through one side to kind of keep my, like, I only had so much I could run through, and I kept my momentum, because as you're running, you can keep your momentum as you're running. Once you start your speed boost and you start flashing, you can keep your momentum by jumping and spinning, and then you can jump off the wall, and you can keep your momentum as well off of the jump off the wall. And then I had to, as soon as I landed, I had to slide underneath. I had to do a slide to get underneath like a narrow area, and I had to slide again. And then when I got to the edge of that, I had moved through to a new room. At which point, then I had to like get to where there was a 45-degree angle going up, and I had to jump and then activate the Shine Spark so that I would hit the 45-degree angle and travel up. But then as I got to the top of the stairs, I had to go down again to save it again. And then as I was saving it, I had to be able to like move up to another spot and and activate the spark again. So I would go up another 45-degree angle to get to the top of another set of stairs, save that, and then jump straight up in the air. And then I busted through a whole bunch of speed booster blocks and was able to get like another missile. And I was just like, I watched somebody do it because I had to learn like, how do you get this thing? And I saw how it was done. I'm like, no, that looks terrible. And then after about like 30 minutes of doing it, I was able to do it. I had some that took me like way longer where I just like, I can't do this. I'll come back later. Shine Spark in this game is run and then be sure to press the 2 button so that you'll go down on your, you'll go down to save the spark, and then you can either press any direction to go, forwards, backwards, left or right, but you can also just not press a direction and press the button, you'll jump straight up. And I'm like, okay, that's not so bad. It does mean it's harder for you to like, you can't save your spark and like move over a bit or anything. It's like you have to be able to do it from the position, but because it's so restricted but also easy to activate, I feel like it's fairly easy to be able to like do most of these things to recover them if you need to. But we'll see. Maybe I'll just get so mad about it that I'll just be like, no, I'm not going to bother this anymore. It doesn't matter. Move down here. Right. And apparently there's a secret boss, so maybe that'll happen. I don't know. What I do know is that we're done for the night. And we'll see you guys on the next Play It Forward, where we're going to do a little bit more cleanup. I'm Beej. We've been playing Metroid Other M. We finished it. In case you're wondering, if you're getting to the end and seeing where we're at currently, that's what's going on right now. But we're going to clean it up. If you've been watching tonight on Twitch, great. I'll get to you guys in a second, but you can also, for everybody on YouTube, hello. If you go to the main channel, youtube.com/loadingreadyrun, you can support the channel by becoming a member there and dropping a little money to keep the things rolling here. You can also go to our Patreon, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Also, there's the store, store.loadingreadyrun.com. That has our merchandise upon it, and there will be new merchandise coming over the course of the next several weeks, and refills and stuff and everything too. I'm very excited about all that. If you are if you are watching this on Twitch and you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub if you didn't know that, and you can just go to your Amazon Prime setup, I guess, or if you're logged in with that. I have no idea how this works because I don't have Amazon Prime, but you can use your Twitch sub every month to subscribe to whoever you want. Throw it at us, that's awesome, but throw it at anyone you want, really. It's free money, kind of, that you're just sitting on. You're already paid it in a way. Coming up next is the Friday Night Paper Fight. Wait, hang on. No, it's Checkpoint Plus tomorrow. That's right, because tomorrow's Friday. Starting at 1400 hours Pacific, then the Friday Night Paper Fight at 1700 hours Pacific, and then Play It Forward again at 2100 hours Pacific. Then move into Saturday. There will be a Loading Ready Live at 1800 hours, and then following that at 2100 hours might be another Play It Forward. We will see, depending on how much I get done tomorrow, whether we'll do anything on Saturday or not. And then, of course, Rhythm Cafe on Sunday. We move on to Monday, which is Discovery Day, according to my watch, which got all sorts of has all sorts of great holidays on it. But Monday's also Can't Draw Horses Club and also Crossing the Streams. And you can find all of our stuff on loadingreadyrun.com/live. That's the live schedule, lets you know what's going on for the course of the week. I think you can even scan ahead a little bit to see what's coming up a little bit later, but it's only like month to month where we have all that worked out. So as we get towards the end of the month, we'll have new stuff for July. Also, I believe next week is the PPR. So if you're interested in the pre-release for the newest Magic set, you can watch that then. I think that's when that is. After Canada Day. It'll be on the schedule. I'm sure it will be. We'll have slides up for all that kind of stuff. Let's welcome everybody who did things tonight. Slopopotamus, subscribed for 63 months, I think, as I began the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Carfsma778 has been here all night. I know that for sure. 61 months. That's so long. That's so long. Oh, vascular. Terrible Plan, subscribed for 69 months. That's the funny number. Admiral Matt with 79 months, and a different Matt, Wiggins, rated us with 38 raters. Thank you, Matt, again for that raid. Mad Mansk for 43 months. Skandir for 24 months. That's 2 whole years. Good morning from Europe. Good morning to you. Journeyman Vance for 3 months. Hello, Beach. Hello, Vance. And Freshmaker for 49 months. That's 7 squared. Thank you to everybody who showed up tonight. I'm going to take off and eat a snack, and then we'll see what the rest of my evening holds for me. But I hope you guys have a lovely night. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay inside if you can. Wear that mask. It's still important to wear that mask, and get those vaccines if they're in your area. Get as many as you can, as you're allowed to have by your health unit. Make sure it's keeping you safe. I had all of mine, and I can't wait to have more. Have a lovely night. Viscous.